In this video, we're going to walk through some examples on how to edit or view a file that you have, a text file, in Linux. In this scenario, it's going to be in Ubuntu. I've got a config file for a router on my desktop here. And what we're going to do is I'll show you a few different methods for being able to open and view what's in that text file, and how to easily make changes to that text file. First thing, probably the easiest way to do it, if you don't want to do it from the command line, is normally you'd be able to just double click on the file, as long as the operating system understands how to open that file. So I have not associated this file extension CFG with any type of program. So we'll just select the application, show other applications, and I'm looking for GEdit. There, right here. Here we go. And we're going to select that. And now it opens it right up. As you can tell, the save button is actually lit up, which means we can make changes to this and save it. That is because I created this file. If you look under Properties and then click on the Permissions tab, I'm logged in as username me, and me has the ability, owner me has the ability to read and write, and group me has the ability to both read and write. In some cases, some of these text files, you may not be the owner, could be root. You may not be in the correct group. Anyways, you may not be in the correct, have the correct permissions to be able to make changes. You should be able to, in most cases, view, but it may say read, but may not say write. In that case, you'll need to make sure whatever it is you're doing, you'll probably have to do it from the command line. If you wanted to open this file up with GEdit, but you wanted to do it and be able to make changes, being that GEdit is what they call a graphical user interface program, the suggestion is that you use the command GK. It's a GNOME program for sudo instead of just sudo. Sudo for command line request, but GK sudo if it's going to be for a GUI application. So GK sudo and then GEdit, and then r1.cfg. Always ask for the password, and then it should open up. Let's put in the right password. There we go. Basically takes you to the same place. Close without saving. If you just want to read the file, I'm currently in the desktop folder. The files that we have in here that we're looking at is the r1.cfg. If you just want to quickly see the context of that, simply more r1.cfg. Well, let me see down here. So you've seen the first 20% of the file. Keep hitting the space bar. All right, is it the Q? Yeah, Q exit you out. So another command line program that you can use for editing a text file is Nano. If you have this on your system, so Nano. Again, if you need permissions, you'll want to type in sudo nano in case you need to make, if you need to write this file back, make changes to it. In this example, r1.cfg, I have full write access, so I don't need to. There we go. I can take out test, and down here I can write out the file. And it's control, and the little caret that you got up here is, you can hold down the control key and then O. Control O. It asks for what name. I'll just hit enter, and it wrote. I can exit out, control X, and I could type more, r1.cfg. And the test at the very beginning is now gone. Q to exit. Do that again. Test 2. Control O. Enter. Control X. Another command you could do to view the file, if you just want to view the first, by default, just the first 10 rows of a text file, you type in head, r1.cfg. Here we got test2, which is the change I just made on the previous example. Head, another one you can do is tail. It's basically the opposite. And these are all configurable to give you different type of results. What's nice about tail is if you're actually watching, if you want to watch a log file that is actively being written, or any type of text file that is actively being written to you, you can type tail to that file name and literally watch the new data being appended to that file, and then exit out at any time. Now, a more advanced editor for Linux is called VI. There's a lot you can do with VI. This is a really cool editor. And to quit, just put a colon, and you can do Q, exclamation mark will quit, no changes. There's plenty of documentation out on the web for these commands. I'd suggest you check those out, and if you have any suggestions of your own, please post it in the comments. Thank you.